Typewriter also rate is mentioned here. Typewriter rate is 15%. Computer return down value is 8 lakh, rate is 40%. So after that there is certain adjustments are given. First one, purchased new computer for rupees 3 lakh. So new computer purchased when 31st 12 of previous year. 31st 12 is nothing but 31st December 2020 we can say, because assessment year 2021-22, previous year 2020-21. So from 31st December 2020 till 31st March 2021, how many days? So it is of course less than 180 days. That is why half of the depreciation you need to charge for this purchase of a new computer. Now, sold office building for rupees 30 lakh, sale of office building is given. Date is also mentioned when it is sold on 1st February of previous year. That is nothing but February 1st 2021. And on that date itself, they also purchased a new building, that is 60 lakh worth of building is purchased on that particular date. Again, February and March, approximately 60 days, less than 180 days. On this purchase, what you need to do? On this purchase, you need to charge half of the depreciation. Half of the depreciation. Next thing, purchased books for professional use. Rupees 1 lakh is mentioned. In the bracket they have given, out of this 30,000 worth are annual publication. So it doesn't matter. We want only the value of books purchased during the year. That is total amount is given 1 lakh including 30,000. So 1 lakh we need to consider. So when it is purchased book, that is also on the same date. And purchased furniture that is 1,20,000 on 10th February of previous year. Again, furniture also you need to give half of the depreciation. So after seeing this problem, we need to see the solution part of this particular problem. So computation of allowable depreciation. See this, there are 4 assets, so 4 columns we have done, and one more additional column is for book, because book is purchased during the year. Since there is no written down value of the book, in front of written down value there is a dash is put here, dash is given. So if you see here, written down value as on 1/4, all these points are there, right? All these amounts are taken from question. See this, 13 lakh, 3 lakh, 2 lakh and 8 lakh. Under respective column you are going to write 13 lakh is for building, and for 3 lakh is for furniture, and 2 lakh is for typewriter. Computer is 8 lakh. Book, there is no written down value at the beginning of previous year. Now after this, we know that format of depreciation, how to calculate depreciation under written down value method. So that is nothing but written down value at the beginning of the previous year, add purchase or any addition made during the previous year, minus any sales made during the previous year or any transfer made during the previous year. Then you will get written down value before depreciation. Then what happens? You need to deduct depreciation. Then you will get written down value after depreciation. So here, if you see now, add purchases. How many purchases are there? Purchase number 1, new computer purchase. So under computer, you are going to write that amount, 3 lakh. Second purchase is for building. Building is purchased. See this, 60 lakh under building column. Now third purchase is for furniture. That is 1,20,000. That is also written. Fourth purchase is for book. That is for professional use. That is 1 lakh. That is also written under a book column. So now you need to make the total. So just you need to add all these things. Written down value at the beginning, add purchases. You will get one total for every column. 73 lakh for building, furniture 4 lakh 20,000, typewriter 2 lakh, computer 11 lakh, book is 1 lakh. Less sale, only one item is sold during the previous year. That is nothing but office building. See this, office building is sold for 30 lakh. So sale is only building. All other column dash. So now we want written down value of before depreciation. So that is nothing but written down value add purchase less sale. So you will get 43 lakh for building, furniture is 4 lakh 20, typewriter 2 lakh, computer 11 lakh, book is 1 lakh. So till here we need to do. So after this we need to charge depreciation. Depreciation one by one we need to charge. So once we know the written down value before depreciation, next step is to charge depreciation. So first thing we need to see whether there is any purchases. In this question there are four purchases are there. So now as per one column we are going to calculate depreciation. First column is building, right? Building rate is 10%. So now first depreciation on building, especially for this purchases, we need to calculate. But here in this question what happens? Return down value is there, right? It is less than the purchase. See this, return down value is less than the purchase and it is put into use, or this building is put into use for less than 180 days. So on return down value itself depreciation is calculated. So otherwise what we used to do, first we used to calculate depreciation for building, normal depreciation, and we need to calculate the depreciation on remaining balance. But in this question, return down value is less than the purchase. See this 43 lakh is less than 60 lakh. That is why on 43 lakh itself we need to calculate depreciation. So 43 lakh into 10%. Now why 50%? Because it is used for less than 180 days. So how we know that it is used for less than 180 days? Because that building is purchased when? February of the previous year. That is nothing but only 60 days, approximately 60 days. That is why into 50%. Or else what you can do, 43 lakh into 5%. Both are same. 43 lakh into 5% or 43 lakh into 10% into 50%. Both answer are same. That is 2 lakh 15,000. So once you know the depreciation on building, so we have calculated the depreciation. Only one depreciation calculation is there for building. Now next is for furniture. Furniture, if you see 4 lakh 20,000, any addition to the furniture during the year? Yes. See this. Furniture worth 1 lakh 20,000 was purchased on 10th February of previous year. That is why now furniture purchase depreciation we need to calculate first. Depreciation on furniture purchase, that is 1 lakh 20,000 into rate of furniture, that is 10% into 50%. Why? Because it is less than 180 days, because purchase is made in the month of February. So you will get that amount as 6,000. You need to write that 6,000 under furniture column. Once you calculate the depreciation on purchase of furniture, we need to calculate the depreciation on remaining balance as well. So remaining balance of furniture we need to calculate depreciation. So how to get the remaining balance? See this, depreciation on remaining balance is nothing but return down value before depreciation. So return down value before depreciation is 4 lakh 20,000. 4 lakh 20,000 minus purchase, that is 1 lakh 20,000. So you will get a remaining balance, that is nothing but 3 lakh. Since here there is no sale, return down value at the beginning itself is the remaining balance 3 lakh. So 3 lakh into 10% you need to calculate depreciation. So that is 30,000. So under furniture column there is two depreciation comes. One is purchase depreciation, normal depreciation 6,000, and second one is depreciation on remaining balance of furniture, that is 30,000. So two column depreciation we have calculated, building and furniture. So now next third one is a typewriter. So typewriter is 15%. Typewriter they have given you 15%. So now any purchase of typewriter during the year, previous year, whether it is mentioned in this question, purchase of typewriter, it is not given. See this, purchase of typewriter is not mentioned in the question. So any sale of typewriter, that is also not there. So directly you can calculate depreciation on typewriter, that is 15%. Full depreciation you need to give. Of course it is more than 180 days. So that is why depreciation on typewriter 2 lakh into 15%, that is 30,000. Under typewriter column you need to write this 30,000. So now we have calculated for first three column depreciation. Now fourth one is computer. Computer is 40% they have given you. So any purchase of computer, yes, in the previous year, purchase of computer for 3 lakh was made on 31st December. 31st December of previous year. So that is nothing but it is less than 180 days. Why? Because approximately 90 days you can say 90 or 95 days. So what you can do first, you need to calculate depreciation for this purchase made. So now next step, calculation of depreciation on computer. So first for purchases, 3 lakh is purchased in the month of December. That is why in the bracket I have written December. That 3 lakh into 40%. 40% is a rate into 50%. Why into 50%? Because it is less than 180 days. That is why into 50%. Or else 3 lakh into 20%. Both are same. You will get 60,000. So that is you should write under computer column. Computer column you need to write 60,000. Now depreciation on remaining computer. Depreciation on remaining computer, that is nothing but written down value minus purchase. You will get 8 lakh as a remaining computer balance. Normal depreciation 40%. Of course, it is more than 180 days. So that is 3 lakh 20,000. So remaining computer value also we have charged depreciation. So last one here, depreciation we need to charge for book. Book depreciation we need to see. Rate of depreciation here. Book is 40%. Any purchase of book during the previous year. Yes, that is 1 lakh. That means here no written down value. Directly purchase is given 1 lakh. So purchase when it is made, purchase is made in February. So that is why no information is given in February. So depreciation on book, since the date is not given. Okay. So here date is not mentioned. See this purchased book for professional use. Just that information is given. Date is not there. What you are going to do? So you are going to charge full depreciation. So we cannot assume that on February they have made the purchase. So full depreciation we need to give. That is for book is 40%. Depreciation on book 1 lakh into 40%. That is 40,000. Now we want a depreciation allowable. Depreciation allowable means all the column total we need to do. Only depreciation total. Only depreciation total after written down value before depreciation we need to make the total. See this now, total of building. After this return on value before depreciation, only 2,15,000. So this 2,15,000 you need to write under depreciation allowable building column. See this 2,15,000 return. So now second one is for furniture. Furniture is 6,000 is there, and one more is 30,000. Total 36,000 depreciation allowable. Now third one is for typewriter, that is 30,000 only. So directly 30,000. Fourth one is for the computer. Computer there are two depreciation, 60,000 and 3,20,000. That is 3,80,000. Fifth one is for book, that is 40,000. That is you have written 40,000. Now depreciation allowable is over. Now we want total allowable depreciation. Total allowable depreciation means depreciation allowable all column total we want. So add all the column total. So you need to add all these things. 2,15,000 plus 36,000 plus 30,000 plus 3,80,000 plus 40,000. Total allowable depreciation is 7,01,000. So this is how you are going to solve this 8-mark problem. Yes, any doubt in this? Any doubt in this problem? Can you tell me any doubt, any questions regarding this problem?
No, sir.
Anvit, have you understood? Anand, have you understood? Dayanand,
Yes.
what about others? Pragati,
Yes, sir.
yes. Dayanand, yes.
Yes, sir.
Shravya, Suraksha, Hanumanta. This is a very simple problem. So if you know step-by-step procedure, then you can calculate very easily. So after this, one more problem we'll see now. So next problem, that is 16-mark problem now. 16-mark problem. So that we are going to discuss. See this now. Problem for 16 mark, 7th problem. Compute the allowable depreciation from the following particular. So if you see here, building assets are given. There are three columns. Assets are given, written down value as on 1/4 of the previous year is mentioned, rate of depreciation. Building, there is two types of building. One is 10% building, one is 5% building. Plant and machinery, again, there are two types of plant and machinery. 15% plant and machinery, 30% plant and machinery. Typewriter, scooter, motor car, that is 15%. Furniture, that is 10%. So these information are mentioned. After this, what happens? There is purchases. Purchases information is also given. See this, during the year, the following assets were purchased. So now there are four columns. Date of purchase is given. Date of putting into use is given. Asset, what type of asset that is mentioned. Cost is mentioned. So here, date of purchase or date of putting into use, which one we need to consider for the purpose or depreciation calculation? Can you tell me, date of purchase or date of putting into use?
Purchase.
Date of putting into use. Not purchase, date of putting into use, you are going to consider. In the case both are mentioned. If only purchase is given, of course, that date itself will assume that the date of asset putting into use. Here specifically they have mentioned date of asset that is putting into use. So that is why we are going to consider this date. Now asset is first purchase on June. Foreign car, 15% car is purchased. Then a trademark is purchased on October. Plant is purchased on June, in the month of June, and Indian car is purchased, that is 15%, that is in the month of November, and the book is purchased in the month of December. So there are five purchases made, and along with that rate is also given. For car it is 15%, trademark it is 25%, plant it is 30%, 30% plant is purchased, book is it is 40%. So now after that there is a sale. Sale is also given. See this, during the year following asset were transferred. So there are two assets. One is 5% building is sold. Date of sale is given, but that is not no use from the point of view of depreciation. Typewriter is sold. That is in the month of December. Again, that is of no use. Date of sale is no use. Okay. Now after this there is adjustment. If you, there is an adjustment. Adjustment is one car, that is 15% car. They are talking about 15% car was completely destroyed by fire on 12th of January of previous year. One car was destroyed and insurance company paid 80,000 as compensation. So can you take this compensation amount as a sale? Can you consider this compensation amount under transfer column? Can anyone tell me? Compensation amount under transfer column, transfer, written down value plus purchase minus transfer. Can you deduct this amount, compensation amount? Yes, you can deduct this compensation amount. Now next thing, one scooter was partially damaged on 13/6 of previous year. 13/6 means June 13 of previous year due to accident. So partially damaged scooter, you cannot sell such scooter partially damaged. So accident, due to accident. So 4,000 claim was recovered from insurance company. SSE spent 3,000 on its repair. So they, for this scooter, there is a separate treatment we need to see. That is, we can consider this as a revenue expenditure. So this claim we can consider this as a revenue expenditure. So let us see how to calculate this problem. See, all the information related to the problem we have discussed. So now we need to see the solution part or regarding this problem. 15 mark, very important problem from the point of view of examination. So now compute the allowable depreciation. One particular and 3, 6, 7 column is there. So why 7 column? Because we are talking about block of asset. So block of asset, plant 15%. 15% plant is there, right? 64 lakh. So under this you can consider remaining 15% items also. What are those remaining 15% item? Typewriter, scooter and motor car. So all these you can write under one column. That is nothing but under plant and machinery 15%. You can consider typewriter 15%, scooter 15%, and motor car 15%. Why you need to consider motor car under this plant and machinery general depreciation rate 15%? Because from the assessment year 2006 onwards, you can consider motor car as plant and machinery under 15% column. So that is why you need to consider this point. So now let us see. Compute the allowable depreciation. Now return down value as on 1st April. So all the return down value we need to write. Building 5% separately we are going to calculate. Building 10% separately. Furniture 10% separately. Only for plant and machinery 15%. Typewriter, scooter and motor car we need to consider together. Plant and machinery 30% separate. Book 40% separate. Trademark 25% separate. So now return down value as on 1st April. We need to see the question. See this question, all the written down value they have mentioned. Building 16,80,000. Building 5%, that is 6,20,000. Plant and machinery 15%, 64 lakh. So same amount you are going to write here. So 6,20,000 written under 5% and 10% 16,80,000 is written. Plant and machinery 64 lakh is taken. Similarly, for furniture it is 40,000. Furniture, if you see written down value of furniture, see this 10% furniture 40,000. So that is written under furniture column. Then plant and machinery, that is 4 lakh 30%. Book and trademark, why it is not there? Because written down value of book and trademark is not given here. But book and trademark, when it will appear in the purchases, it appears book and trademark. So purchase value is available for book and trademark. Return down value at the beginning of the previous year is not available for book and trademark. So now, after considering this, after writing all these information, return down value along with typewriter, scooter and motor car under 15% plant and machinery column, you need to consider purchases of Indian car and foreign car. See this Indian, there are two types of car, that is 15% car is given in the question. One is Indian car, one is foreign car. So these two types of car you need to consider under 15% plant and machinery. Why you need to consider? Because from the assessment year 2006, 7 onwards, you can consider that under plant and machinery 15%. So Indian car rate we want. Indian car rate. What is the Indian car rate? 3,20,000. What is the foreign car rate? 1,60,000. Add both. Add both and you need to write 3,20,000 plus 1,60,000. That is 4,80,000. See this? 4,80,000 we have written. Purchases of Indian and foreign car. Similarly, along with the car, other purchases are also there. One is 30% plant and machinery purchase. That is given. That is 3 lakhs. See this? 30% plant and machinery that we have written under purchase. Book worth 10,000 is purchased. Trademark worth 50,000 is purchased. Both we have considered. See this? Trademark 50,000, book 10,000. As per the question, we need to fill the information. So now sale. What about sale now? After writing the purchase, you need to make the total. You will get the total for all the columns. For building 6,20,000, for building 10%, 16,80,000, for furniture 40,000, plant and machinery, add all things 76,60,000, for plant and machinery 30%, 7 lakh, book 40%, 10,000, trademark 25%, 50,000. Return on value plus purchases. Now sale. Sale, if you see here, there are only two sales information is given. Sales information, if you see sales information, building sold and typewriter sold. So only two information, under building 8 lakh, under typewriter 10 lakh. So we need to write less sale. Under building 8 lakh we have written, under typewriter 10,000 we have written. Typewriter means it comes under plant and machinery 15%. That is why under 15% column you need to write 10,000. Now car compensation. Car compensation, if you see one of the car is damaged, we don't know which car, whether it is Indian car or whether it is foreign car, that is not given in the question. One car damage, it can be any car. So that car damage and insurance company paid a compensation 80,000. This compensation amount also you need to deduct from plant and machinery. That is why compensation. See this car compensation 80,000 you need to deduct from plant and machinery. Now you will get finally written down value before depreciation. For plant and machinery 30%, book 40% and trademark 25%. What happens? There is no sale value. And for similarly building 10% and furniture 10%, there is no sale value. So now return down value before depreciation. So that is nothing but return down value at the beginning of the previous year, add purchase less sale, you will get one amount. So now for first column, let us see the first column, building. Building is 5%, right? 5% building, why it is nil, return down value. So we need to see this carefully. Building return down value is 6 lakh 20. There is no purchase of building, but sale is 8 lakh. See this. Value is 6 lakh 20, sale is 8 lakh. That means what? There is a profit. There is a profit worth 1 lakh 80,000. So such a whenever the building is sold, that asset ceases to exist. That is why there is no depreciation. Return on value before depreciation is nil. So that 1,80,000, what you are going to do, that you can consider as short-term capital gain. Short-term capital gain you can consider that one, because for this year it gain occurred. Okay. So now after this one, building other total we want. Building 10% total 16 lakh 80. Furniture is 40,000. Plant and machinery 75 lakh 70,000. Plant and machinery 30%, that is 7 lakh. Book, that is 10,000. Trademark 50,000. Now one by one depreciation we need to calculate. So there are 7 columns. So for each 7 column we need to calculate depreciation. See now, one by one depreciation we are going to see. First column. First column is building. See this, first column is building. Since the return down value before depreciation is nil, so there is no calculation at all. So that first column is nil. Return down value after depreciation is also nil. No calculation. Okay, one column is over. Now second column. Second column, if you see, there is one more building, that is 10% building. But there is no purchase, no sale. No purchase, no sale. So it doesn't matter. Sale doesn't matter. No purchase. So that is why directly you can charge depreciation on that 10% building. 10% building value 16 lakh 80,000 into 10%. That is why building 10% I have written 16 lakh 80,000 into 10%. That is 1 lakh 68,000. That is 10% building. That calculation is over. Similarly, furniture, if you see, there is no purchase. Again, you can calculate directly. Very simple. Again, you can calculate directly. No sale, no purchase. So 40,000 into 10%. So that is 4,000. Furniture 10% directly. Of course, it is used for more than 180 days. Full depreciation you need to give. So we have calculated now depreciation for first 3 columns. So now next thing comes is plant and machinery 15%. This is very important now. Plant and machinery 15%. There are various items we have clubbed together, since it is a block of asset and same rate 15%. So now let us see regarding plant. Depreciation for a plant, first we need to see whether there is any purchase. Whether there is any purchase of a plant. Once we need to see the question again. Plant purchased, whether it is there. Plant purchased, yes, that is because Indian car, see this, Indian car we have written under plant category 15%, and foreign car also we have taken it under this plant category 15%. So this Indian car is there, right? Indian car November 10, 10th of November. 10th of November means it is less than 180 days. So that purchase of Indian car less than 180 days. First we need to calculate depreciation. See this. That we are going to calculate now. Plant 15% November Indian car. Value is 3,20,000 into 15%. That is a rate into 50%. Why? Because it is less than 180 days. That is why. So now answer you will get for depreciation of Indian car less than 180 days under plant and machinery 15% column, that is 24,000. So now we have written, we have done depreciation for one purchase. What about one more car is there? One more car 15%. So what we are going to do now? 15% one more car, that is purchased when? That is purchased in the month of June, and date of putting into use 10th June. So it is of course more than 180 days. So what happens? All other items are more than 180 days, and you can calculate remaining balance depreciation directly. So now remaining balance we want of plant 15%. How to get the remaining balance of plant? That is nothing but return down value before depreciation of plant 15% we want. That is 75 lakh 70,000 minus minus only Indian car amount, because Indian car we have calculated separately. Here we have written together Indian car and foreign car. So or else you can write here Indian car 3 lakh 20, foreign car 1 lakh 60. Like that also you can write. So now we have used purchase for what? Purchase amount for 3 lakh 20,000. So that 3 lakh 20,000 already we have calculated depreciation, that you need to deduct. So foreign car, that is there because that is more than 180 days. 75 lakh 70,000 minus 3 lakh 20,000. Remaining balance including foreign car 72 lakh 50,000. So on that 15% depreciation. 15% depreciation amount is 10 lakh 87,500. 10 lakh 87,500. So there is one more question may arise, that is whether we need to charge additional depreciation for plant and machinery 15%. Yes, there is a plant and machinery. We know whenever there is a purchase of plant and machinery for manufacturing purpose, in that case we need to charge additional depreciation 20%. If it is more than 180 days, or else we need to charge 10% additional depreciation. That is less than 180 days. Here we need to see carefully now. Under 15% plant and machinery, whether any manufacturing purpose item is purchased. Typewriter is not for manufacturing purpose. Scooter bike, that is not for manufacturing purpose. Motor car, not for manufacturing purpose. Indian car, foreign car, not for manufacturing purpose. So that is why here no additional depreciation on 15% plant and machinery. Only normal depreciation for purchase, and remaining balance you need to calculate depreciation, that we have calculated. Indian car separate, since it is less than 180 days, remaining balance separate. So now after this, plant and machinery 30% is there. Plant and machinery 30%. If you see plant and machinery purchased here, see this 30% purchased in the month of November, 20th November. Date of putting into use is 20th November, less than 180 days. So now you need to charge what? Additional depreciation as well. Since here directly a firm is purchasing plant, of course plant is used for manufacturing purpose, so you need to charge additional depreciation as well. That is for plant and machinery 30%. We need to see now depreciation on plant 30%, that is November purchase, it is less than 180 days. That is why 3 lakh into 30% into 50%. What is the amount? Amount is 45,000. See this. Once we got the depreciation on this, next on the remaining balance. Remaining balance, how to get? Return down value before depreciation. That is 7 lakh minus that purchase. Purchase is 3 lakh. So remaining amount is 4 lakh. So on that remaining amount, you need to charge normal depreciation. That is 30%. 4 lakh into 30%. That is 1 lakh 20,000. We have written under 30% plant. So we have given normal depreciation for purchase of plant, and we have given normal depreciation for remaining balance of plant. So now finally we need to charge additional depreciation only for purchase of plant. See this, very important now. Additional depreciation we need to charge only for purchase of a plant, or else other thing you cannot charge this additional depreciation. Purchase we know 3 lakh into 20% into 50%. Why? Because it is less than 180 days. That purchase is made in the month of November. That is why now additional depreciation amount is 30,000. So under plant and machinery 30%, we have written 3 depreciation amount. Normal depreciation of plant, then remaining balance normal depreciation, additional depreciation. Now next column comes is book. Book 40%. There is no return down value, only purchase of book. When book is purchased, we need to see. Book purchased 10th December. See this, 10th December. December means less than 180 days. December to March. So you can calculate 50% depreciation you need to charge. Depreciation on book December purchase 10,000 into 40% into 50%. So less than 180 days. So that is why here 2,000 you will get the amount of depreciation for book is 2,000. So here there is no remaining amount. Since there is no return on value at all, only purchase, no remaining amount here. Book we have calculated. Now finally trademark we need to see. Trademark when it is purchased. Trademark purchased in the month of October, put into use 9th October. So now again, October to March, if you calculate, you will come to know it is less than 180 days. Less than 180 days. That is why approximately 175 days you will get. Less than 180 days. So for trademark, again, half of the depreciation you need to charge. Trademark October, 50,000 is the value of trademark purchase. There is no return down value. See this, no return down value at the beginning of the year. No sale. So 50,000 into 25% is the rate into 50%. That is less than 180 days. So amount is 6,250. So after doing all this, you need to calculate all the allowable depreciation. Allowable depreciation is nothing but only depreciation amount after this answer. Return on value before depreciation, all the depreciation amount as per column you need to calculate. First column, building 5% nil. Second column, building 10%, that is 1,68,000. Third column, that is building furniture 10%, that is 4,000. Then fourth column, plant and machinery 15%. There is two depreciation, 24,000 plus 10 lakh 85, 87,500. That is nothing but 11 lakh 11,500. Fifth column, plant and machinery 30%, 45,000, 1 lakh 20,000, 30,000. Add all these things, 1 lakh 95,000. Sixth column comes, that is the book. Book depreciation is 2,000, directly 2,000. Trademark 6250 we have written. Total depreciation, what you need to do, you need to add all these things. All these things, if you add 1,68,000 plus 4,000 plus 11 lakh 11,500, 1 lakh 95,000 plus 2,000 plus 6250, you will get final depreciation 14 lakh 86,750. So this is how you are going to solve this 16 mark problem. So very lengthy problem. You need to see all the information carefully. Then after that, there are certain notes are given. See this, you need to remember these notes while solving the problem. 50% normal depreciation is allowed on the asset if it is put into use for less than 180 days. That we know. And since the scooter is partially damaged, there is no transfer or sale. That means partially damaged scooter you cannot sell. That is why compensation received treated as a revenue receipt. Any compensation is a revenue receipt for scooter and repair expenses revenue expenditure. So that there is one adjustment in the question, right? Partially damaged scooter. See this. So compensation 4,000 revenue receipt. This repair 3,000 revenue expenditure. That doesn't come under depreciation. So you need to ignore that. Now motor car is treated as plant and machinery from assessment year 2006-7 with a general rate of 15%. That we have discussed. And 15% plant and machinery, no additional depreciation since no plant is purchased. That also we know. Under 15%, there is no plant is purchased. Additional depreciation is required for 30% plant and machinery at the rate of 20% if it is used for more than 180 days in the previous year. So this all the information we have discussed. Any doubt regarding this one? So now